All right. Hello, friends and family. Welcome back. Why does it look weird? Is the lighting off? I don't know what it is. Hello and welcome back to Skyrim. Back again playing. We last left off with our buddy Alak. Uh, he somehow ended up in the land of Skyrim, and we found out what happened. Turned out Alak, not so good in Pathfinder world, kind of a madhouse of a heavy hitter when it comes to him in the Elder Scrolls. So let's jump back into where we were. Make sure I get my volume up. There it is. Alright, so last time we went to, what was it, Smallborough? We went to the mountain where the fucking golden claw thing is.
New to Riverwood? If you're looking for work,
Get out of here.
go see Hod at the mill.
Leave me alone, fair maiden. So now our quest is as such. So yeah, we got to talk to the Jarl of Whiterun and join the Imperial Legion. Funny enough, we're going to be doing both of those things with the lock today. I do think it's funny that they tell you to like walk to. They tell you to walk to Whiterun, and it's like the longest walk possible. Most other places you can get a cart. This one they're like, we don't have carts, we don't have taxis. Just go, just walk. Remember, he likes to pick up flowers along the way. Just a hobby that he picked up. So the build that I've been going for him is clearly heavy armor. He's a Hell Knight, makes sense. Two-handed weapon for his halberd, which will look very cool once I pick up anything. Once I pick up any ebony or daedric set, definitely going to be just amazing on him. I haven't figured out what I'm going to do otherwise. I know a lot of people talk about going either alchemy or enchanting or blacksmithing and stuff like that. I feel like blacksmithing would help. Just for, making stuff and selling. But none of that is really Alak's thing. He was just sort of a soldier his whole life. So I don't know. I'll figure something out. He is collecting a lot of flowers. Maybe you can use those to do some alchemy and stuff. Oh, I can pick up the dandelions though. So yeah, we'll see what we end up with, because you always need like a creation skill to kind of lean on for stuff.
I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't have time for this foolishness. Now come along quietly, and we won't have to get rough. Brother, I think she's telling the truth.
I'm not going anywhere. Now back off before I do something drastic.
She doesn't have the scar. What? Oh, you're right. We've made a mistake. Now move along before that mouth of yours gets you into trouble.
Next time you're looking to pester someone, make sure it's the right person.
Now, why are you accosting this woman,
What
sir?
do you need?
Yes, who are you looking for?
We're looking for information about a woman, a foreigner in these lands. She's a Redguard like us. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun, but we're checking everywhere to be sure. Farewell.
Do I talk to the other guy?
Good morning. We're looking for information. We believe she may be hiding in Whiterun.
Wow, it's the same voice actor.
We're
I didn't
checking
realize that
everywhere
when I
to be
first
sure.
played.
Good morning.
My fair maiden, are you okay?
Foreigners. What a nuisance.
That's kind of fucked up to say, but what was that all about?
They thought I was some other Redguard woman. They just wouldn't leave me alone. I hope they get lost in the wilderness.
All right, well, that's matter seems settled now. I'm going to continue my way on to Whiterun. So I don't know if I talked about this last time, but when I was testing the game out, I think it's been downloaded for I don't know how many years on my PC, even through all the upgrades. Just because I like to open it up every once in a while. But for some reason, I kept having this issue where the water would like glitch in and out. It would just appear, disappear, appear, disappear. and I couldn't figure out what it was. Apparently, it's because my monitor is too good. So my monitor is it's a curved, you know, nice 144 frames per second monitor and stuff like that. It's really nice. But Skyrim can only go up to 60 frames a second. So it actually doesn't know how to handle something generating that fast. So it ends up just becoming a thing of like the game not being able to keep up with what the monitor is asking of it. So it just sort of sat there and just like constantly created the water. And like enemies would glitch in and out and stuff like that. It was so weird. So now it works perfectly, which is nice. Ah, Honeymead Brewery. I think I'll come here for a drink later. Doesn't? Oh yeah, there's a giant up ahead. I forgot about that. Is it shift? Which one is it? Alt? Yeah, that's what it is. I forget that alt is run, because, like, it's such a hard button to hit. I'll probably remap that button. Oh, you felled a giant. Well, you're quite the warriors, I see.
You look strong. Come to your Vasker.
Well,
and be a
that's taken
companion.
care of. No thanks to you.
Oh, she's behind me. Why is she talking to my back? I can't even turn around. Well, you didn't look like you needed help. You looked like you handled the giants as expert warriors anyway.
Certainly not. But a true warrior would have relished the opportunity to take on a giant. That's why I'm here, with my shield brothers.
What is the shield, brother? I don't think I've heard of them in my Hell Knights, training.
An outsider, eh? Never heard of the Companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers and sisters in honor. And we show up to solve problems if the coin is good enough.
Ah. Could I join you? You sound like you would be, quite adventurous.
Not for me to say. You'll have to talk to Kodlak Whitemane up in your Vaskar. The old man's got a good sense for people. He can look in your eyes and tell your worth. If you go to him, good luck.
Getting tired of hanging around talking all day.
Can I search the giant? Oh, for an iron arrow, of course. I remember finding out that the stats for this giant are actually like really, really low. And it's always messed up players who are like, you know, coming in for the first time to like look at this. And they're like, oh cool, I can just take on a giant. And you go fight one of the ones that are in like the great fields of, you know, outside of Whiterun. And they just obliterate you every time. If you'll excuse me, I need to get to Whiterun to speak to the Jarl. Oh, you know what? I wonder if he would not care about the whole Dragonborn thing. I wonder if he would just do the Imperial bit. Yeah, you know what? Let's do that. Excuse me, sir.
Need a ride?
Yes, I'd like to hire your carriage. Take me to the Imperial capital, please.
Where do you want to go?
Let's see, what do they call it? Narmarka, Nariften, Solitude. Yes, yes, Solitude, that's
Climb
what it
and
is.
back, and we'll be off.
Blood on the wind today. Good hunt ahead of us.
Yes, yes, I wish you strength in your battles.
First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you're...
So tell me how many worshippers of Asmodeus are here. Wouldn't mind doing a prayer or two before I go off on any more adventures.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here, or you'll end up like Rogbeer. You're just in time to say hello to Rogbeer.
And who is Rogbeer? You spoke of him just a moment ago.
He's the sorry bastard who's going to be executed. A gate guard who let Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he killed the High King.
Ah, so he's a criminal. Yes. Execute him forthright. Quickly. We don't want to potentially make an escape now, do we? All criminals should be executed, I believe. No point in them being around at all.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Now, what's going on here is the execution happening now.
Get on with it!
You should tell her
You
that
betrayed
Ulfric's
us.
scum betrayed his High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all hard, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Shut up and just execute him now. Rid us of this filth. Oh, can I zoom in to get a good shot?
On
Yeah,
this
there we
day, I go to Sovngarde.
go. Good show. Did everyone enjoy that? Oh, we're awfully quiet. Is this a somber moment? Oh, excuse my manners. You!
Some gate guard you were.
Oh, everyone's staring at me now and I feel uncomfortable.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
He died well.
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
A man opens a gate and they cut his head off? Doesn't seem right to me.
Well, he is a criminal.
I think I expected more. Not right now.
Rogvir, why did it have to be like this?
Well, perhaps if your family
Got some
members...
salmon to sell.
Perhaps if your family members were not criminals.
Damn shame, Rogvir.
It shouldn't
You're a
have been
good
like
man.
this.
Wait, can I search him? Oh my god, I can search him for stuff. I can take his amulet. What? I guess I could just take his amulet of Talos off, huh? He doesn't have a head anymore to keep it on there.
I'm waiting.
Oh, excuse me. I'll let you get on your way.
You know you can afford a septim or two?
Excuse me? Who was that?
That makes 23.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Funny joke, sir. I believe.
Out Spire Manor. Now there's a fine home. Up for sale, too. If you're interested, talk to the steward in the keep.
Now let's make
Best
our way
defense
to
is a
the.
good defense. Am I right? I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Yes, need to watch out for those archers. They go for your knees, literally every time.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good bandit raid. The
Well.
gods gave you two hands, and you use them both for your weapon. I can respect that.
You two look remarkably similar. Are you brothers, perhaps twins?
Stay out of trouble, Empyrean.
Could have a brother at your side. One that looks like you might help you get in or out of bad situations, I assume. Where do I go for the keep? I guess it's right there, the big thing. Oh. That's the Emperor's Tower. Nope, I don't want that. It's probably here. I mean, the big Imperial sign was there. I guess that kind of made sense. Or the Solitude
If
sign.
it's arms or armor you need, see Beyrand in Cap.
Ah,
What do you need?
yes, looks like the right place.
Are my men now giving free rein to anyone who wanders into the castle? Do you have some reason to be here, citizen?
Yes, I believe we've already met, actually.
Have we? Oh, of course. You were at Helgen. One of the prisoners, if I recall correctly.
I helped Hadvar escape. He said he'd vouch for me if I joined the Imperial Legion.
Hadvar's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good soldier. But he hasn't reported in yet, so he can't exactly confirm your story. In the meantime, why don't you have a chat with Legate Rika? I suspect we might have use for someone resourceful like you. Not many survived Helgen. Besides, I'm sure your being imprisoned was all a terrible misunderstanding.
Oh, yes.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Balgruuf.
Balgruuf refuses the Legion's right to garrison troops in his city. On the other hand, he also refuses to acknowledge Ulfric's claim.
Well, if he wants to stand outside the protection of the Empire, fine. Let Ulfric pillage his city.
General.
You people and your damn Jarls.
Sir, you can't force a Nord to accept help he hasn't asked for.
If Ulfric's making a move for Whiterun, then we need to be there to stop him. Draft another letter with the usual platitudes, but this time share some of your intelligence regarding Ulfric's plans. Embellish if you have to. We'll let it seem like it's his idea.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
Good idea.
You Nords and your bloody sense of honor.
Sir.
Now, if I could talk to you, Rika, as General Tullius has instructed me to.
Something to report? You survived Helgen? General Tullius told me what happened. Not many made it out alive. I've got a good feeling about you, and I don't often get good feelings about anything. A warrior knows to trust her gut. I'm not going to go through the normal process with you. I've got a little test lined up. Pass that, and we'll talk about you joining the Legion.
I can handle anything you throw at me. For you see, I'm a Hell Knight of the Order of the Nail. We are a formidable force.
Is that confidence or bravado? Confidence I can use. Bravado gets soldiers killed. We'll soon find out. I'm sending you to clear out Fort Hrogstad. If you survive, you'll pass. If you die, then I'll have no further use for your corpse.
I will prove you. I will prove useful to you. What's that Fort Hrogstad, if you don't mind me asking?
The ancients built many of the fortresses that dot the landscape of Skyrim. Sadly, most have fallen into disrepair, and nearly all have been overrun with bandits or other vagabonds.
I don't think he's eating that bread.
Fort Hrogstad is one of the few that remains mostly
Where did he
intact.
pull it from?
We're going to install a garrison there, but first,
I
you're
was
going
just
to
staring
clean out
at
the
me.
bandits that have moved
He
in.
didn't take a bite of the bread. There's a sound to it too. There's like a chewing noise. Consider that fort already yours. I will make sure no one leaves there alive.
Good, that's what I want to hear. Now go make it happen, soldier.
If you need potions, head over to Angeline's Aromatics.
Now, if you don't mind, it's quite late. I think I'm going to retire for the night and wake up first thing in the morning.
Everything's all right?
Oh, why, yes, I'm now in Imperial Legion.
Staying safe, I hope.
Yes, I'm quite safe. So, what time is it actually in? Oh, okay, yeah, it's 2 a.m. I'm gonna sleep till like 10 a.m. You know, I want to keep it realistic a little bit.
I've got a little work if you're interested, traveler.
Who the fuck said that? Oh god, Jerry said that. God, that was scary. Why are you hiding in the shadows? Asking me if I want to help you with anything. Is this a tavern? Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, the Winking Skeever. The Winking Skeever is a good tavern if you know what to order. Hello.
You need a good rumor or two. I think I can oblige.
Oh, any rumors you have would probably be good to the Imperial Senate.
Welcome to the Winking Skeever, friend.
Why is this place called the Winking Skeever? Do I need to worry about rats?
Well, as it turns out, I had a pet skeever when I was a boy, and he used to wink.
You kept a skeever as a pet? Aren't they repulsive creatures?
They were smaller back then.
Oh. Well then, I'd like to rent a room.
Sure thing. It's It's yours for a day.
Well, thank you.
I'll show you to your room. Right this way.
Ah, thank you. I appreciate it.
Papa says I won't see Rogvir anymore. But he wouldn't tell me why not.
Ah, well, listen here.
Hiya, what's your name? Are you visiting? What do you do?
Your uncle has perished because he was a stupid criminal. Good night. Oh shit, where'd he go? Fuck, where'd the guy go? Crap, I don't know where the guy went. He didn't go all the way up here, did he? Oh, there he is. Holy crap.
If there's anything else you need.
This is a really nice room for 10 gold pieces. Like, holy poop. Oh. I just got potions of health and stuff, Close that. Okay, why is it I bought the room, but I don't get anything in it? That's stupid. Olaf and the Dragon. Olaf and the Dragon by Adanto Liotelli. Oh, dude, I've always wanted to actually read these books. I don't think it would be good to watch, but I will certainly read them on my downtime. Yeah, I'll just read them on my downtime. Oh no, I'd have to steal it. Fuck it, I'm gonna read it. One of the more colorful legends in Nord folklore is the tale of Olaf One-Eye and Numenex. Long ago in the First Age, a fearsome dragon named Numenex ravaged the whole of Skyrim. The dreadful drake wiped out entire villages, burned cities, and killed countless Nords. It seemed that no power in Tamriel could stop the monster. This was a troubled time in Skyrim's history, for a bitter war of succession raged between the holds. The Jarls might have been able to conquer the beast if they had worked together, but trust was desperately in short supply. A skillful warrior named Olaf came forward and promised to defeat the beast. In some accounts, he is the Jarl of Whiterun. In other versions of the legend, Olaf promised the people of Whiterun that he will capture the monster if they made him Jarl. At any rate, Olaf ventures forth with a handful of his most trusted warriors and seeks the beast out, eventually finding Numenex in his lair atop Mount Arthur. Thor, I guess. Needless to say, it is an epic battle. First, Olaf comes at the dragon with his axe and his shield. Some variants of the legend say that Olaf and the beast battled with blade and claw for days, but were too evenly matched for either to gain an advantage. Most accounts hold that Olaf, perhaps frustrated that his weapons are completely ineffectual against the dragon, finally cast them aside. Giving voice to the rage that has been building within him, Olaf unleashes a terrible shout. Here again, the stories diverge. Many accounts hold that Olaf did not realize he possessed the power of dragon speech, while others suggest that he had long possessed the gift, but wished to test himself against the dragon in martial combat first. Virtually, all variations of the legend, however, agree on what happened next. Using the awesome powers of the dragon language, Numenex and Olaf engaged in an epic shouting duel atop Mount Aether. So forceful are their words, they are said to shatter the stone and split the sky. Finally, Numenex collapses, from a combination of injury and sheer exhaustion. Somehow, and this detail is conspicuously absent in virtually every account, Olaf manages to convey the dragon all the way back to the capital city of Whiterun. Convey? I don't know why that word's there. It's weird. It's weirdly placed. The people of Whiterun are suitably impressed with Olaf's hostage. They build a huge stone holding cell at the rear of the palace, which they renamed Dragon's Reach. This enormous cell serves as Numenex's prison until his death. Olaf himself eventually becomes the High King of Skyrim, putting an end to the War of Succession. Presumably, his great deed made him the only leader whom all the people could agree, and so the land once again had peace. As a visitor to Skyrim, I find this tale both fascinating and highly entertaining. It is one of the most celebrated legends of the Nords, and one can easily understand why. It's a story of surpassing heroism, in which a resourceful and worthy Nord does battle with a truly terrifying adversary, and emerges victorious by yelling him into submission. The only way in which this could have been even more of a Nordic tale would be if Olaf beat Numenex in a drinking contest. Clearly, the legend is not without its doubters, however. The bard Svaknir, who lived during Olaf's reign, wrote and performed an alliterative verse that challenged Olaf's version of events. Enraged, the High King threw the rebellious bard in prison and destroyed all written copies of the verse. How I would love to lay hands on a copy of that verse. I admit that I am immensely curious to know what assertions Svaknir made about how Olaf really defeated Numenex. There are a few ancient bard texts that provide one possible answer. These tomes suggest that Numenex was particularly foul-tempered because he was extremely old. In these accounts, the dragon spends his final years terrorizing the countryside before flying off to the top of Mount Aether to die at peace. When Olaf finds Numenex, the dragon is too weak to defend himself. Olaf and his men capture the beast without effort, but decide to take advantage of the situation by fabricating a heroic tale. It is worth noting that all of Olaf's warriors, who were said to witness the shout duel, went on to become wealthy leaders during Olaf's reign as High King. However, it is equally likely that Svaknir had some grudge against Olaf, and his scandalous verse was an attempt to damage the High King's reputation. Alas, we will never know. I leave you now, good reader, with this gentle reminder. A good historian must remain impartial and consider all points of view. Time has a way of distorting our records of events, so the closer you get to the original sources, the better. The end. Well, that was a good book. Time for bed. I'm going to go ahead and sleep for 8 hours. So I believe it'll give me the well-rested thing if I sleep for 8 hours as well. Yeah, you awaken feeling well-rested. I had a great time reading the book. Let's go off in the morning, eh? Alright, I have a bunch of items, don't I? Oh, no, I don't. Do I just need... I have the iron helmet. Iron boots? Iron helmet? Oh, I had a steel horn helmet, that's right. Okay. So, I guess in a way, I could just... Oh, I have a bunch of potions. Never mind. Okay, oh, how do I do favorites?
Been a good week, my boy.
No?
Loud customers meet. Good cheer, and good cheer means a full till.
How did I open the favorites menu? Controls. Quick inventory? No. Favorites. Oh, Q. Yeah, there it is. Neat.
So I had to retire and leave you to run the skeever, son.
I don't know, Father. There's a whole world out there I want to see.
Don't be a silly girl. Running a bar is no job for a young lady.
Our hero claims a warrior's heart. I tell you.
Alright, so, I think I'm gonna go right to wherever she said it was. It was that fort that she wanted me to clear out. It's a neat skull. Has a little circlet on it, a little crown.
What is it, Imperial?
Oh, I'm just, doing my first mission as an Imperial soldier. Alright, so where is this place? Remove that. Wait, she wants me to go there? Oh, no. That's to speak with the... Ow, what? That's not the quest I want. Clear out Fort... Yeah, that one. Fort Fragstad. Oh, that is really far still. God dang. God, that's so far. Okay, well... I guess I'll just go west and then northwest after a while. Well, it's like we're walking. Clearly when I do these, I should do some sort of questionnaire while this is happening. Do some Q&As. wondering where there are no flowers. Oh wait, there's some flowers. The first time I was playing this and I got to this area, I remember getting attacked by two, I don't know, they were like elven mercenaries or something. But they were fucking awful because one of them used fire and a small sword, and then the other one just had like a shield and something else. It was obnoxious. I remember that was one of the tougher fights that I had just because like I couldn't, they were quick and I couldn't really get a hold of them, and they had fire. It was annoying. Oh, dude, I think that's a, yeah, that's a, rebel camp right there. I wonder if they, oh, they might even attack me. Let's walk down. Let's just take a little...
Alright, hand over your valuables.
What?
Or I'll gut you like a fish.
Who the fuck is talking to me? Oh! You. Walk away. Right now. You know not who you're messing with. Okay, to be fair, this is a pretty fucking cool scene. I'm literally sitting on the edge of a cliff. Hopefully you guys can see that with the frame. I'm literally sitting on the edge of a cliff, and I'm like peering over, and this dude comes up, and he's like, "Hey, give me your shit." Walk away. Right now. You know not who you're dealing with.
Nice try, but you don't scare me. I'm not gonna ask again.
I'd rather die fighting a criminal than hand over my things to someone dishonest as you.
Then I guess that's your last request, fool. Never should have come here.
Ah, you came to me. Now. Oh. Whoo. Garnet, lockpick. Mage hood. That's good. Do what? Use that? For what? Oh, no, I found one on his body. So, here's the thing. You want me to take off all those clothes? There's just a bunch of naked bodies everywhere. Now, want me to take off all his clothes? I mean, I guess so. There he goes. Get down there. I'm gonna pick him up and drop him. Yeah. See ya. Leave his body in a ravine to rot. I care not what happens to a criminal. The crows pick at his scaly hide. Hello, citizen. How are
I'm
you?
on my way to Windhelm to join up with the Stormcloaks. Ulfric has the right of it.
Oh.
The Empire is in shambles. They've banned the worship of Talos.
Wait, you're going to join the rebellion? I hate to tell you, but I'm an Imperial. Oh. Wait. Last witness killed. So, I had a witness, but then he died, because I was the guy. Let's see what he has. Hey, you know, maybe don't join up rebellions and be a criminal, and then Alak won't kill you. That's, you know, hey, you know, just what happens. Okay, I'm coming up on the fort now. One day these flowers are gonna get really heavy. One day. I'll be like, why can't I carry all these flowers? Well, this looks cold as dicks. there's the fort. Right there over the horizon. Ah, it appears it's occupied. Hello there. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave this fort. No? Oh. I see you. No, I am not going to back off. Oh, you're taking out bows and arrows, I see. It appears we're going to have to do this the hard way.
No one bests
Now.
You won't live to see tomorrow.
Oh, you can't hit anything. There's swerves, apparently. I think I'm quite safe.
Victory is yours.
She was like, victory is yours, and it cut her down anyway. Nobody can hear you. I'm not gonna... Now, let me come up here and have at you. Ah! Good shot. Come now. You must have more than simply arrows to come at me. I am a Held Knight under the Order of the Nail, and I want to stand round while criminals walk the earth.
Time to finish!
Now, where is the last of you? I definitely have an arrow, like, in my chest, I think. It's like in my neck. Now, who was that? I know I heard somebody out there making accusations at me. Was somebody over there? Oh, he's over here now? Where the fuck? Oh, is he up there? Oh. Ah. Hiding away in your tower like Rapunzel, I see. No worries, I will cut you down here. Perhaps your blood will freeze by the time it reaches the bottom. Good show. Now let's see what you're hiding up here. Lantern, arrows. Ah, all good and well. Perhaps we're a coward who shoots from a distance. Everything good? Oh, gold necklace. I'll take that. Probably only gonna take the jewelry and gold, because if I take all of the stuff, I will be weighed down way too fast. Gold, yeah. Yeah, bandits had a bunch of arrows. Lots of archers, that's for sure. So after this, I need to. Oh shit! Woo! Break my fucking legs. After this, I will need to go into the fortress, and that should be fun. Now, what did you all have, friends? Ah, swords, spears. All good and well. Lockpick. Yeah, they what? Iron great sword. What do you have? Oh, he had a steel spear. Oh, that's badass. Dude, the spears are so freaking cool in this. I wish the animation was actually like using a spear, but you know, what can you really do? Few doors with which to go in. I think I'll just start here in the middle one and see where it happens to lead. Excuse me, you're going to attack me as well. Yes, you are.
What was that?
Is that all? I'm Alak Stagram, Holder of the Nail Hell Knight. Come here to clean this out for the Imperial Legion.
Now ain't this a surprise?
Wait, what? Oh, you look like a formidable adversary. Oh god, do I have any stamina potions? Yeah, there we go. Big frenzy poison, paralysis poison. That's kind of badass. Oh, he's fucking paralyzed. Criminal scum. You wouldn't last a minute. In the Order of the Nail. He had some good stuff. Steel mace, steel dagger, banded iron armor. Not bad, not bad. Oh wow, banded iron. Oh, that's better than what I have. Hey Hannah, he's naked. Hey sweetie, he's naked. All right. What else do we have here? This stuff. It's a woodcutter's axe. Oh, I can actually use that as a weapon. That's kind of cool. Do they have anything? A lot of books. An iron. I like the idea that these bandits were polished enough to iron their clothes. Steel maul, that's kind of cool. Got food, potions. Let's try my hand at this again. I was never quite good at it. Usually we just had someone cast a spell on it. Would usually open it up right away. Good? Anything good? Okay. Excuse me. Oh, they actually had quite the setup here. Oh, they got like a map of Tamriel and everything? Or a map of Skyrim? Yeah, province of Skyrim. None of these guys were wearing any of this iron stuff. Like they had it all. It was all there. Galerian the Mystic. Alright. Yeah, they got like a nice little pad. It's definitely a community living thing, but it's kind of cool. Oh, they got potions. And we're looking at every single part. I'm kind of surprised that this door didn't, or this somehow didn't connect to the other side. Usually they kind of like have them like, oh, it's a prison, that's why. They don't want it to connect.
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Is someone there?
Struck her down immediately. Oh, come up, and then we're gonna cut him down immediately. Hey, I did it. Cool. There's some gold. Gold. Steel short spear. There's lockpicks? Oh no, they're utensils. Darn it. Thought it was a bunch of lockpicks. A spigot? Why do they have so many spigots? Oh, it's a rock warbler egg. It's a really big one. I didn't think those things were that big. I thought they were just like robin eggs or something. Or the size of robin eggs. These guys also love cheese. The real question is, did they make it themselves? I'm kind of liking the idea that these bandits are just so, like, resourceful that they could make their own cheese, iron their own clothes. I mean, those are all good, you know, skills to have. Why not, right? Alright, well, that's about it. See, is this a good shot? Yeah, it's kind of a good shot. Alright. Well, thank you everyone for watching. If you're watching this on Twitch, make sure to follow. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure to like and subscribe. And we will see you guys, I think, next week with some more Pathfinder Society stuff. So make sure to tune in to catch that. Our last one, our previous Pathfinder Society, where I was actually a player, should actually be showing up sometime this week. I meant to get it out, or this upcoming week. I meant to get it this week, just totally forgot about it. But it will be coming out sometime next week. So make sure to, if you're subscribed to us on YouTube, you will see it there. But if not, then we will see you guys next Saturday. Thanks, bye.